Well, I've started playing drums when I was 10, so I've been in bands since I was like 16. Started playing shows about that time too. My first show was on the Landing at a place that doesn't exist anymore, of course. But then from then on out, I knew I was going to be playing on stage because I absolutely loved it. Before I was in Arcanum, I was in Disco Rebellion. Before Disco Rebellion, I was in Dive Bar Socialites. Before Dive Bar Socialites, I was in Winging It. Before Winging It, I was in 2 Gallon Red. For 2 Gallon Red, I was in Hydroflow. I haven't done a band like we're doing because Steve and I, we started and played, and then we started getting members, and we started playing little shows. That's not how any of my other bands have been. By the time, ours was to get together for like 6 months, I was already playing shows in a lot of my bands. So this has been a long process, and I like it because we're all developing as musicians.
Do you need to be friends with the people that you're in a band with?
That's a really double-edged question because, a lot of times you start bands with friends, and then by the end of the band, you're no longer friends. It's a thing. It happens a lot. A lot of my bands have broken up because of personal reasons. We were friends and everything, and then you just don't talk to them anymore, and because you hate each other by that point. Well, some people want to be the leaders and, aren't really cut out to be leaders, or they take the band in a bad direction. And then some people just don't want to practice. They don't want to play. They don't want to put their all into it, even though you're trying to, There's a lot of different personality issues, like any other business or any other job. But when you're really trying to make a band work, it is a business. And if you don't have some like strict rules and some actual like friend time, then it's possible you'll destroy yourself. But that's not always the case. Sometimes it's good.
So you feel like this process might have a chance of success, whereas the other ones maybe didn't?
Yeah, and plus the age thing. If you get a lot of the same age people who have mortgages, families, and things to do, you're not going to have like people going off getting wasted and not showing up and stuff like that, other than myself maybe. I'm teasing. This is like, we're really putting ourselves out there, so I'm trying to make it good. But, I don't know. That's just my opinion.